It's Saturday night. It's the After 8 Mint Show with the Earworms and me doing some turning in the background. Champion man. Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to Saturday Night Mint. Hope you've all had a nice day. It's been bloody roasting here, so I've stayed indoors all day. Right, what am I doing? Oh, let's bring the guys in. There we go.
Hey, assholes!
There you go, Anita. She's been waiting for me to press the wrong button all night.
You did well. Well done.
He did
Nice
it with
one.
class. He kept it classy.
I don't think they need any introductions. Everybody knows who they are now, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so I'll put them back in the background. They're going to be keeping
Best thing you can do.
what's going on in the chat. Let's bring the YouTube chat back up. That's it. Change camera and I'll let you see what I'm doing tonight. So tonight I've got another lump of yew on the lathe. This is the other half of the log that I turned sometime last week, I think it was. Can't remember now. It's got a big inclusion in here, so I'm going to have to take a fair bit off the bottom before I can get a mortise in there or a tenon on there, depending on what I'm doing. It's about just under 12 inch by 4 inch at its deepest, and as you can see, there's loads of big cracks in this. So we might have another one flying off the lathe. Who can tell?
You're doing some fitness, that inclusion in there.
Yeah. Right. I'm going to do some turning. You guys can carry on, do what you want.
Go on, Shaq.
Oh, okay then. Well, let's. Without further ado, let's introduce who's here. But before I do, there's 36 lovely people watching, and there's only 14 thumbs up. Now I reckon 22 lovely people have a fantastical opportunity. Smash that like button and make me an happy man, and make Wayne an even happier man. Right.
Yeah.
In the chat tonight, we've got the heckler himself, Mr. Rockstar. Andrew A.G.K. Woodward.
My precious.
Yeah, you know it. You know it. We've got Anita Color. Anita Ball. We've got Barry Chitty, Brian at Hartwood Turning, Colin Izzard, Door 60. We've got me, Jake, Jamie.
Hello.
Woodturner. We've got Jacob from Jacked Up Leatherworks. We've got J Scott Creations. We've got Jen Smith. We've got the real Jennifer's Craft and Creations. We've got Kevin Howell. We've got Laurie Sobiri. Yeah, we know how to say that now. We can keep saying it.
Yeah, we do.
Are you ready, Jamie? Because we've got Mark L.
Can you hear me?
We've got Norman Greenwell. Shane Hurst. Susie Swisswood Turner. Terry Cox. Jeff the Tipsy Turner. Are you ready, Jamie? We've got Ward Wilson.
All right. Hang on then. Let's get
This is whole other country.
off and gonna go and get
Good lad. We got it.
Wasn't ready.
We've got.
Jeff.
Oh yeah. And we've got Weebell's Tackle Turnings. They're all the participants I can currently see at the moment. If you're in the chat, drop us a comment and we'll give you a shout out. Say hello. You know the score.
I did see Connie up there because she was first.
Connie finished first.
Okie dokie. Well, good evening, Connie, as well. That's weird. It's just not even on more. Oh, yeah. Hold on.
Should get the
Mick Hughes is in as well, according to that. So, good evening, Mick. And also Charlie Taylor.
How you doing?
How you doing?
And, yep, definitely Connie. There we go. Oh, it's just me being out of sync. I'm just, you know.
It happens.
Useless. Just useless.
You have those days, man. It happens.
Yep. Now I'm pretty sure I've got everybody. Up to that. No, Doug Miller's in as well. Hello, Doug.
Doug.
There we go. Happy days. Right, I'm happy now.
If Doug was watching this without his shovel, would he be Douglas?
I don't know, but Edward Woodward would.
Edward Woodward would. If Doug was watching this on a massive hill near a beach, would he be called Cliff?
I don't know.
It's one of those days, huh, Jamie?
If someone was watching this with a car on their head, would they be called Reg?
Yeah.
Mark L said, would he now? Edward Woodward would.
Would he now?
He would indeed.
Well, I thought I'd read the chat a bit differently, and I don't want to bore people.
don't be boring people.
Yeah, don't be boring people now. James Crawford's in as well. Hello, James.
Hello there.
Hello, James.
Hello, mate.
Lionel's in. Is bonsoir,
Evening,
les
Lionel.
amis.
Mm-hmm.
Just a little bit more of that, and then I got a mortise in there.
Gab said if he was tanned with green hair, he would be turf. Tumbleweed. Good evening, Gab.
Jim Jordan says, "Our tricks, boys."
Hello, Jim. Wyby's in. Hello, mate.
How you doing?
Tonight we won't be colouring with yellow and black. Malcolm Douglas is in as well. Hello, mate.
How you doing?
And so is William Rose. Hello, buddy.
William's got a new video out to watch.
Anita says, "Never a dull moment with you, Jamie." I try.
Yeah, very
Come on,
fucking
no.
trying.
There's a more annoying moment. Not usually bored though.
I'm wondering if that means short for dullard. Because obviously a
All
dullard
I'm
is
gonna
someone that serves no immediate purpose.
All I'm going to
Dullard?
say is, when Anita says never a dull moment with you, Jamie, there must be a reason for her saying that.
I know. Kind of concerns me.
Try not to hit that button. That's all I'm going to say. What's the colour tonight, Jim? Fused.
He picks those crazy colors, and we're like just thankful he does it early enough, and we get to look it up.
So how I found out, how I knew what that colour was. Do you ever remember the movie Santa Claus the movie?
Mm-hmm.
That was the colour that they made them lollipops, the magical lollipops in the movie. That's how I knew what colour they were.
Ward Wilson said, I once had a dog with no legs. I named it Cigarette. Every night I took him out for a drag. Doug Miller said, I have a couple of fruit in mind after Wayne's live. Could be interesting. I wonder if anyone will get the connection. I don't. Jamie probably will because he's an old fruit, ain't you, Jamie?
Yeah.
Yeah, middle-aged one.
Kev Purse is in. Hello, mate.
What's up?
He said, hi all, formerly known as the longest YouTube name, Reduced Mobility Inclusive Bushcraft. Is this name better? It don't matter, mate. You name your channel, whatever you want to name it. Fair play to you. Jim loves your t-shirt, Wayne.
Thank you. Oh, talking about t-shirts, at the top of the chat, there's a link to my link tree, and in there you can buy me a coffee and make a donation through PayPal. You can buy some merch. You can also buy some of Jake's merch because there's a link to his Teespring, and you can also buy some of Jamie's merch as well because there's a link to his Teespring as well. Shug doesn't have one, so
I would highly recommend going to Jake's, though.
Yeah.
Shug
if
doesn't
you-
have one, so I haven't put his in.
Shug does have one, but it's only really Shug shirt in there. That's about it.
But I would suggest that if there are any people out there that do ride bikes, Shug does have some really nice cycle shorts.
Yeah. Strategically positioned bike shorts.
Oh my. Blue hearts for Shug in the chat.
It's kind of similar to that, Jake. Yeah. I couldn't believe it. I showed Jamie the picture and I wasn't going to put them on, and Jamie went, put it on, come on, it's funny. So I did.
I'll tell you what, you could even one up that, Shug. You could buy yourself a pair and put them on. That'd be even funnier.
Really?
And then go and do some welding in them.
One upper.
That's
one up
actually
yourself.
That's a frightening prospect. Me in a pair of bike shorts. Well done, Mark. The hashtag just saying alleviates any.
I need to tone it down a bit.
There's no responsibility there when you put that in. It's fine. I got some nice markings in that.
It has, hasn't it?
So let's have a quick game of this or that. All right. Okay. Let's start off with an easy one, right? Since we're not allowed to be either, right? Funny or boring?
I've been both today.
And me.
Yeah. We got it covered, buddy.
All I know is when you disappeared off, and then Jamie turned around and went, looks like I'll be carrying on with the show. I thought he was going to say, looks like I'm going to be carrying Jake all of this. I was like, I won't tell him, but I'll see that he gets to hear about it.
Hey, he made it. He made it.
Oh, William
Nice,
Rose
I'm
says he's
gonna-
got one for us.
Super glue some of this.
Donna's in, and so is Michael Azzopardi. Hello, guys.
Hello.
How you doing? William Rose says he's got one for us.
Go on, William. Chuck it in.
Jelly it right in there.
William, did I say William's got a video out at the moment?
You did
yes,
say
you did,
something
mate.
like that, yeah.
Yeah.
Doing a bespoke coffee table.
Ooh.
Oh, that's
Ouch.
that's hit
Ouch.
you, that's hit you right in the feels, isn't it, Jamie?
He's going back to the podcast days, he is.
So
Mm-hmm.
I'll plead the fifth.
Push or pull, and
In
then
actual
in
fact,
bracket,
I've got a
router.
block button here. Can I block William?
Nope. No, because this is a question that inquiring minds
Hey,
need to know about.
never ask, Jamie. Just do it. Never ask, because they might say no.
Right. Oh, so here's a question for the chat: block or no block? I'm kidding. Right. First one. Since it's hot as I'm just going to say hot as in this workshop. Fan or air conditioner?
air conditioner, if I could afford one.
Jenny Jen says block, and Huey says no block.
No block. No kids. No kids on the block. That'll do.
One of the reasons I don't like routers is because they're scared the living hell out of me. I had one jump on me once. It was horrible. And then I had Richard Morley, who knew a hell of a lot about routers. Some of the stories he used to tell me just made me hate them even more. And he knew how to use them. He used to teach classes on them.
He thinks they're all right.
He thinks they're all right.
Right, if you're going to use super glue and you don't want it to mark the wood, there's two ways of doing it. You can do it like I'm doing here by putting it on before the final cut, or you can spray sand and sealer over the piece before you use super glue, and that usually stops it staining as well.
Mm-hmm. The vast majority of people seem to prefer the air conditioner, although I'm with Wee Val and Gav fan because I've got one here and it's my lifesaver at the minute. Connie said, just popped in to say hello.
Hello.
You cheeky girl.
Is it
Is it
us
these you're looking for?
Okay, next one. Would you rather have a vegetable garden or have a home theatre?
Ooh. I'm going to say vegetable garden because I ain't going to be able to afford petrol soon.
Where do you store all the wheelchairs? No? Okay.
I'm not responding to it.
I was muted then.
Explain it, Chuck.
Yeah, there's a shuggism.
This is a circus time. Oh dear, what a good lord. Oh no.
Yeah, I know. I've seen
What?
it as well.
Are you
What?
about to use melon oil?
I can sense it.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's what it is.
There's
Wayne
a
let the
telltale
cat out
sign.
of the bag.
There's a telltale sign.
Mm-hmm.
Vicky came in, did you?
Yep.
He
Yeah.
did indeed. Stephen the Wood Dude's in. Bonnie's in. Vicky's in. Oh my gosh. That's a full house. Alan Gibbs in.
Hang on, Jamie. I've just got to change this abrasive.
He's like, give
Alright.
me a second before you put the music on.
Uh-oh. I've got to mute my phone again.
Okay, next one. GIFs or memes?
What's yours in?
Considering I don't know the difference between the two, I'm not choosing on this one.
Memes are pictures, GIFs are motion pictures.
All right, okay.
The gifts are all right. Gifts are all right.
Oh, yeah.
Slow around the corner. And back.
That was slow and easy.
Mhm.
And that's Drilly's appearance fee. He's all sorted.
Yeah.
Kev's asking a question. He says, a brand new Axminster variable speed lathe, month old, should the headstock get really hot? Which lathe is it? Which one? Which number, Kev?
I would say no, it shouldn't. Mine certainly doesn't. And this is about 8-year-old. The VB, the headstock on the VB does get really hot, but that's because of the type of bearings it uses. But for like the sealed for life bearings that are in normal lathes, the headstock shouldn't get especially hot. No.
Jim Spalding says, I noticed on Joey's latest post that someone has posted a link in his comments. Is this a common issue, Shug? Oh, yes.
Yes.
This is a common issue.
Big
And it's
time.
not me. It wasn't me. No matter who tells you. My subscription's lapsed.
Go see if I can go pick it.
All the Shug subscribers don't need links. They already know where to go.
Yeah, they know where to go.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's already taken care of it. It is very, very common, though.
Yeah. I usually get
little
about
bit of
5 or
tear
6
out here.
links per video.
I even put on that
Slide
extra
down.
security on it, and I already deleted one off of cartoons from this morning.
We also told Connie not to post it.
Tell Connie to get back to moving and stay off the internet.
It's just so wrong on so many levels. A bit like that poor dwarf.
Okay, next one. Hot dogs or corn dogs? And he says
Hot
the
dog.
accident's AW370WL, variable speed.
Yeah.
Is that the newer version of mine, Wayne?
No, it's the small. Well, which one do you say? The 370?
Yeah.
I'm not seeing that. Yeah, 370. Yeah, it's the same one as your Shug.
Mine does get pretty. It depends how hot is, Kev, because mine does get hot at the headstock.
All right, okay.
It's not so hot as you can't touch it, but it does get warm. That's because there's 4 separate bearings in that area, but they're not really, they're not very substantial.
Wake me all over it again.
Settle down, Vicky. Settle down.
I'm all scarred now. Jim, it is everywhere. Why post it here? Well, I'll tell you why. Because they want you to click the link. For every time you click the link, they get paid. The vast majority of them are, coming from these countries where that's all they do all day long, literally.
Don't know if you can see a nice piece of purple there.
Yeah, it's good looking.
Did Ben give you that wood? It's purple art.
Purple art. You mean walnut? Oh, rubbing in the melon oil, look.
All right, next question. Should be pretty easy for Vicky to answer. Markers or crayons?
To color with or eat?
That's what I mean. Either.
That was terrible, Jake.
Sorry. Hey, that door was open and I ran through it. I'm sorry.
Yeah. He ran through it with arms wide open.
See, she said crayons.
Mm-hmm.
And that was in reference to your answer, Jake. Your question. There you go.
Yeah, that's
weird.
quite looking very nice. That.
Jensen Marines. What?
Hashtag Marines.
I like your attitude.
Marines known for eating crayons.
Right, now I'm not very sure how much I'm going to have to take off the top, because this part here, there's a bit of ring shake here, and that goes all the way across, and it carries on the other side of the bowl. There's also a piece of branch here. In fact, I'm going to get rid of that.
Get rid, because that's going to fly out, isn't it? I don't want to address the elephant in the room here, Jamie, but Bonnie has asked a question.
I'm also ignoring Bonnie.
There's a bus coming and I've just thrown you under it.
Unlucky, Bonnie. You're not going to win again. I'm not answering it.
He was doing just fine ignoring that.
He was, but it's Sugism time.
Yeah. Got him.
We're going to have a month of Bonnie doesn't get what she wants. I'm not going to answer her question. And anyway, she said, when you boys buying dinner anyway, so that includes you, Shug.
I'm a man.
You're a man. Yeah, good point. I'm a man too. I bought her 2 bags of crisps yesterday. What more does she want? Don't blow plug in your birthday, Vicky. I'll block you.
Mark out the wheels on the bus. Go thump, thump, thump. Oh, Bonnie says this is what happens when she doesn't get hooked on the wheel. It's your fault, JP.
You get put on the wheel, just get that picture. Not my fault.
Hey.
Maybe you should stop liking the pick a wheel too, and then you'll get picked 2 weeks in a row, right, Anita?
Anita figured it out.
Yeah, Anita just right into the pick a wheel real quick, and stop picking their name. Let's move on real quick. Drip coffee or instant coffee?
What was that?
Drip coffee or instant coffee?
Drip.
Instant. Can't be bothered
There's
to
a-
wait.
There's Anita.
Yeah, Anita. She's on a
Anita,
roll. Jim's got it. Jim said tea.
Jim says no coffee.
No coffee.
Jen like sweet tea.
Maybe she should go and find out.
Yeah.
Jim, fruit juice kind of good.
You do the sweet tea taste test.
Yeah. Jen, you need to go and tell me if you like sweet tea. I need to know.
Can I just say rum?
You just did.
Anita says I'm saving all my luck to the very end.
So I can win big. Real big.
Here we go then. Silly socks or funny t-shirts?
Funny t-shirts.
Jim makes a good point there. He said, sometimes Jake shows a great deal of restraint. Someone said something this morning and he left it alone. It was all teed up.
It was slow pitched and everything. And that was a good boy. This is Saturday night.
Yeah. Teed up. And we'll smash it out of the park.
Yep.
You can actually get silly socks and funny t-shirts if you go to Jake's link on his link tree.
If you so choose. There's probably one that don't want to go there. There's always one, right?
Mm-hmm.
That is pretty.
Yeah. What I'm going to do, that ring shake, there's only about another quarter of an inch of it, so I'm just going to take that right down to get rid of it. It's cutting down on the depth of the bowl, but less chance of it splitting.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, Mark L said t-shirts because it's hard to read socks and people look at you funny when you stare at their feet.
Very true. Very true.
You like staring at my feet? Okay.
With my silly little socks on.
I'll just give this a quick sharpen and then we can get in about the inside of this bowl.
Next one. Would you rather give a speech or write a paper?
Give a speech.
Ah.
This is a public service announcement, Wayne. It's 33 minutes past the hour. And Nick Juicer said, Wayne's going to have to speed his lathe up to get this done in an hour. Oh, no.
What,
no,
you're
Mick.
joking?
You're
No,
joking,
Mick.
man.
You're joking, man.
You're telling
This will be
jokes.
This will be finished with time to spare.
Mm-hmm. Jim said speech nowadays because I don't need to correct the spelling. Good call.
Right.
Oh, come on. Anita said, write a paper. I'm very sorry.
Whatever.
I beg to differ. We were in the Patreon. We know, Anita.
Yeah. And Jamie couldn't get a word in.
When he did it with the wrong word.
Yeah.
I'm saying nothing. There you go. Fuck hell. Bear witness. Woodworm Paul's in. Hello, mate.
Hello. Oh, Paul.
Okay, here's one. Live next door to your best friend or be pen pals?
The
That's
thing is, if
pretty
I lived
easy.
next door to my best friend, they wouldn't be best friends for fucking long.
I'm awfully glad that you finished that one off that way, because I kind of had this feeling you were going to say, live next door to your best friend or live next door to Shug. I don't want them coming round here to borrow a cup of sugar, you know what I'm saying? That.
Yeah.
Pen pals nowadays
yeah,
is like
Paul.
video chats, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, I'm in on that.
Oh,
I'm interested to see what Shug's answer to this one would be. Ride in a classic car or rebuild one?
Ooh.
Do you know, I'd probably say driving the classic car, because I'm sick of busman's holidays, mate. Unless I get to keep it afterwards.
I'd say the younger days used to be working on them. Now would be just riding in them.
Yeah.
Mark L says rebuild one, then ride it.
Mm-hmm. Joe Garofalo's in. Hello.
Hello
Hello,
there.
Joe. We come out of chuck a bit, Wayne.
no, it's just gone off centre a little bit. That's better.
And a lot of people are saying ride around in one.
Susie's asking, Wayne, can you, which is a good call, by the way, can you notch that camera up a little bit, mate, so we can see the whole bowl?
Oh,
Just
gotta
got
pull
tired
back.
and dropped down a little bit.
no, it's just because it was full
When
of
you
shavings
wiped
and
it
I
off.
played.
Yeah,
Yeah, I must have
Camera!
left it.
that's it. Thanks, mate.
Caw, caw.
Oh, that's nice. Ward Wilson said, I once had a 65 Mustang. Mind you, he
Very
forgets to add that that was in 1966. That's not a classic then.
Would you rather be considered musical or considered mechanical?
Mechanical.
Agree.
Musical. Oh, yeah, that's it. Bonnie said dream car is a 64 and a half convertible Mustang. Oh, that's a shame, Doug. I feel sorry for you. Said he had a 68 VW bug.
Is that like Herbie?
Yes, it's exactly the same as Herbie, actually.
Herbie goes bananas.
It's all right if you live in a warm climate, I suppose.
Okay, next one. Would you rather work for the news or be on the news?
Saves you musical, in mechanical, and it drives you balmy. Can we have a for instance of why you might be on the news, though, Jamie?
Yeah, you're allowed to give examples.
If it was for winning the lottery, I'd like to be on the news.
So let's have a new question for the chat. Right? Huey was on the news. Why was he on the news? Wrong answers only.
Oh dear, I opened a can of worms there.
Yeah, those worms are open.
So give a wrong reason as to why Huey would be on the news. Vicky says for stealing her lemon oil.
Anita says for being classy. Yeah, it's well done,
Yeah.
Anita.
Jen says
Jen.
his concert debut.
Spotless model shop, says Markel. Oh, that would be newsworthy.
Michael says for cleaning his workshop.
I said to Jane yesterday, Jamie, about your suggestion for the virtual crafty.
Oh yeah, great idea, isn't it?
She said he's going to get a slap.
Bonnie says Huey the News Lewis. Oh, I like it. Ward, you are my new favourite person. He drank the nation dry of rum.
Agent K says having the most easy wood tools and blew his fortune.
Jamie, I've gone straight past that one deliberately.
My bad.
He knew that.
The wheels on the bus go. Alan Gibbs said, question, is there any woods that don't fare well with sanding, sealer and finishes, Wayne?
Is there any woods that don't do what, sorry?
They don't fare well with sanding, sealer and finishes.
That's a good question.
Are there any really particularly oily woods? Because they probably would struggle.
Oily woods. Yes, there are. I can't think of any off the top of my head, though.
Leah's in. Hello, Leah.
Yeah.
Baduk's quite oily. Wengay oily? I can't remember. I haven't taken it for a while.
It's hard to get finishes
Wengay's
on
more for grass.
frisbee woods.
Yeah, it needs before you can finish it.
It's a good question, Alan, and it's one that we can't really give you an example of, but I would imagine that there will be some oily woods out there. You are not going to get a finish with a sanding sealer or a lacquer or anything like that. It's only going to be a wax style finish. As someone mentioned earlier on, I'm going to have to refer you to the...
I just used a search bar. Purple Heart is quite an oily wood.
Right, hit the search button. Hit the search bar and go and have a look in the wood database for oily woods.
Oh, yeah, good point. Yeah, the wood database.
Yeah, so you got, it tells you here. There's a few that, there's a few here. Teak, Rosewoods, Purple Heart, Osage Orange, Lignum Vitae, Ipe, all the Ebonies, Cocobolo, Babinga. Cocobolo, that was the one that I was talking about that's really oily. or one I was thinking of, not Wenge.
It takes a hell of a finish with sand and sealer and wax, though. Cocobolo does. So do all the rosewoods.
Yeah. Okay.
So we don't know really.
No.
So that's one we can't answer outright, Alan. It's a very good question, though. Absolutely right, Ward. He says now would be a good time to smash the like button. Well done, that man.
Smash it in all capitals. Smashing.
And with a beautiful 57 people watching on my screen, there is only 44 thumbs up, which means 13 of you. 13. I've got a fantastic opportunity to mash it.
Okay, next this or that question. Jake 10 at Illuminite or Jake 15 at Eye Candy Pigments?
Let's jelly a commercial in. And here's
Yeah.
a word from our sponsors.
Jellied it right in there.
Jellied it, didn't they?
There's a Jake 15 there.
Yeah. I need to do a sweet tea 15.
All right.
Whatever you're buying, I guess.
Right, on the wood database, there is a section called Wood Finishes What Works When.
Okay, next one. I'm guessing this one's more aimed towards the people out in the States. But would you rather have a basketball hoop in your driveway or a baseball diamond in the neighborhood? So we could have a netball hoop or a silly boys rounders.
Donna, yes, holly is pretty good for turning, to be fair. I've heard a few people turn.
It is.
Roy,
The thing you've got to watch for holly, like various other woods, is that if you look at it the wrong way, it's going to crack.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Yeah, you can't cross holly. You know,
And I have heard said that if you cut holly down, it's actually best stored, all the branch work and everything, once the ends are sealed, it's actually best stored upright rather than lying flat. I don't know if that's to do with it actually holding the white colour rather than going that horrible greeny grey colour.
There's a new name in the chat, Marcel Durette.
Hello.
Good evening, Marcel. He says, regarding Alan's question on sanding sealer, cellulose sealer over water base.
I use both. And it really all depends on which one is closest to hand as to which one I use.
Evening, Roy. How are you, buddy?
Hello,
How you
Roy.
doing?
Oh, Roy.
He says it was too hot to turn for him today. Weren't too hot for me, Roy. I went out there and had a play and loved it.
Here we go.
Oh. Oh.
No worries, Alan. Hopefully that'll.
Wipe me all over and again.
That's quite freaky, that is.
I think it's funnier that I can't even understand what he's saying.
It's sugarism time.
There you
Wipe me all over, all over.
And again.
That didn't help.
Not really. Not really.
Wolverine again.
Yeah, Andrew. Yes, that
Oh.
is very
Creepy.
creepy.
Don't throw stones. Don't throw stones.
Yeah. Especially when you're going, my precious. That was quite creepy as well.
My precious.
Glass house.
Oh, glass house. Throwing bricks again. Yes, Mark, definitely creepy.
I got him.
Got him.
Got him.
With both barrels, look. Ding. Guilty as charged.
There we go.
Yes, very nice.
Right, don't start shouting camera. I'm just moving stuff.
Camera.
All
Okay, we won't start shouting that, but we'll give you a public service announcement, Wayne. It's 53 minutes past the hour.
Excellent.
Roy says, as Danny Dyer says, you lemon.
You lemon. There we go. Have a sit down. Oh, I best wipe the glasses off.
Glasses. Yay.
Glasses.
Glasses.
Jim
Oh,
said,
that's better. Oh, that looks nice. I can see now.
I think Jim saw you
There you
moving
go,
the
guys.
tailstock. Jim saw you moving the tailstock, Wayne. He says, careful, don't cut your arm, Wayne. No.
Yeah, definitely
No,
don't do
it
that.
It
You don't
doesn't
do
have the
that.
pointy bit in. It doesn't have the pointy bit in.
That is super cool, Wayne.
There you go. A nice piece of you, and it's got a really nice purple bit just here. That way. That's it. I don't know
Yes,
if you can see. There you are. That's picking the purple up more there. Looks like he's
it
got a
is.
scary
That's
face in
nice.
the purple. Scary face in the purple.
Jeff Hurst says, question, is a way to get added so we are notified when one of these are on? Yeah, if you click the
Yes.
bell on Wayne's YouTube channel, you'll
Next
get
to you
notified.
subscribe.
Subscribe. Click the notification button.
Yeah,
And it will notify you.
yeah, where there's a little bell and you should receive some sort of notification, like email or something like that. And it'll let you know.
Thanks for all the comments, guys. Very much appreciated. Who said I wouldn't get finished? Cheek.
We're trying to slow him down. And people, he might not finish. Oh, he's going to finish.
I was like, he's for
Right,
sure
let's
going to
bring
finish now.
Let's
I'm
bring
going
the
to
guys
ask
in.
him every question that comes.
There we go.
No way I'm going to leave him at his own speed. It'd been done by 1:30.
Yeah.
So what's happening? Right, I've got a
George
premiere out tomorrow. I don't know what I'm doing because I haven't filmed it yet. I'll probably film it tomorrow. That's at 10:30 tomorrow night, UK time. Jamie's got a premiere at 11 o'clock UK time. And
You're never safe, man.
oh, dear, dear.
It's not just one King Mint, buddy. It's 4 of them. Will that link to others as well? It'll only link to Wayne's, obviously.
No. There's a new feature which Jamie has actually stuck on my channel. So after my premiere tomorrow night, you should automatically, if you stay right to the end, you should automatically get taken to Jamie's premiere.
All right, that's good.
And then I will probably link to somebody which will probably be Saturday morning cartoons, unless somebody else is on after me.
Okie dokie.
So yeah, there is a new feature now where, and seeing as how Jamie manages my channel, he shoved it on for us. Thank you, Jamie. Gin's still going to give you a slap though.
She's not looking at the bigger picture. She gets pizzas out of this.
It's
and you get to get slapped.
Yeah, so that is the bigger picture. She's going to enjoy herself.
You still
Twofold.
get what you want.
And she'll have fun beating me up.
Yeah.
I haven't told her about the helipad rug that's coming yet.
It should make delivering pizzas easier.
Yeah.
If you can find the helicopter.
If she can
That's
find
the
the
issue. That's why
helicopter.
the helicopters never come back, because there's no place for them to land.
Oh, right. Well, I'll put one in the back garden. Next time,
Bonnie is saying. Bonnie said to Vicky that she's got a date with Pinot Noir. Yes, so have I.
That's because
if everybody stays quiet and listens very carefully, you can actually hear it shouting of us.
Yeah, that's because Vicky said she's got a date with Shiraz. That sounds rather continental, doesn't it?
You know what that
Right
means,
then.
don't you? I'll have a date with snoring Vicky tonight.
Right, like Jamie's already said, Saturday morning cartoons is on next Saturday. If you go back and watch today, if you haven't already seen it, if you weren't there for the live, go back and watch the video and make a comment so you can get included in the 1 year giveaway. This is the last weekend that you're going to be able to do that. So make sure you go and do that. Also, after Saturday morning cartoons next week, I'll be on doing my usual Saturday night mint, and I'm hoping to get some practice in, and I'm going to be doing the
helmet.
The Viking helmet for the skull that Connie sent across to me. So that's what we're going to be doing next Saturday night in the live.
Nice.
Doug says he's got a date with a bowl of fruit.
Oh, nice.
The old fruit.
Right. Thanks everybody for coming in and watching. Very much appreciated as always. Thanks to the guys for earworming. Again, very much appreciated as always. And I'm going to press the button. And it doesn't really matter when I press the button.
Oh no, not again. Oh no.
Well, Ashley's not here. Ashley's not here, so